So I might as well give you guys some backflip tips while we're here as well. The main thing that I want to say about backflipping, the first crucial part is not catching your toe edge when you throw the backflip. You make sure that you don't do that by keeping your edge completely straight. And then the second biggest tip is commitment. You're gonna get your head back. It's gonna be the first thing that gets around, and you're gonna spot your landing. So when you pop high, you arch your back, and you throw your head around, and literally the first 1 second of the backflip, your head will spot the landing. And if you're laid out, you'll have the vision of how far you need to go still before you land, and you'll know if you need to either pull your core in and whip it around fast if the ground is coming in soon, or if you notice that you're overshooting, then you can open up wide and you can let it float until you land. But we'll keep giving you guys some tips here as the boys keep chucking these right now. So when you throw the grab, it changes the arched back, spotting your landing, being able to pull your core around thing that you were doing. When you pop and you grab, you gotta initiate with the right momentum, because once you grab, that momentum is gonna stay the whole time until you land. Okay. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. If your back's arched, you can pull your core in to get it around sooner. If you're grabbing, you're just gonna hold until you land, so you gotta make sure that your initiation is right. You got it, dude. Yeah, good call, good call. Make sure you have enough speed, guys. You'd rather go a little bit bigger and be able to open up than go small and short and catch your toe edge. Are you going for it? Remember, keep the board straight to the last like 6 inches of the top of the kicker, and you pop big. You incorporate the pop with the throwing back of the head. And you're gonna spot your landing, and you're gonna be able to see if you need to pull your core around fast or slow. Okay. Little extra speed, bunch of pop, spot that landing, dude. Yeah, dude! So as you can see, homie threw his head back, but his eyes weren't looking forwards the whole time towards the landing, so he threw his head back, which was right. When you throw that head back, you gotta keep your eyes looking the whole time. That's why we're strengthening this neck out here. Dude, as you can see the difference in pop, dude. It gets you away from the jump. If you just kind of scrub it and shoot off of it, you'll clip your nose on the landing like that. Both feet, bend down, boom, you pop up, get you way away from the ground. Extra hang time, because you're trying to spend as much time in the air as you can. It's a great place to be when you're flipping. It's also a good idea at first to have backflips on something that's flat into water where you don't really go off the ground that much. Being able to do trampoline backflips, cliff jump backflips, all of those things help with your air awareness. And when you first start trying, it's good to find a poppy jump, something that's not too far with a soft landing, and work on just jumping up as high as you can and getting the feeling of being in the air on a poppy jump and then coming down to a nice landing. You ready, dude? More pop. That pop is everything. Look at the boy! Look at the boy! Excuse me, look at the man! Look at the man on him! Oh! Alright guys, I hope you all got something super sick out of that, because backflips are the funnest trick ever, and there's a lot of different ways to do them. I would say that the easiest is without a grab off of the bat, but it's not the best habit to get into, because if you get into the bad habit of not grabbing, then it's gonna be hard once you wanna grab. So do a couple laid out, then once you get those, you wanna start going for the grab, and I like just straight indie. Seems like it's a pretty go-to safety grab to help you get it around. The last biggest thing that I want to say is you want to be able to envision it. That's the biggest part. You should have backflips stomped in your head for literally weeks and weeks and weeks, even months, before you have the commitment and the confidence to actually throw it. But if you're trying to picture it happening and you can't do it, and you maybe can't do them on flat ground, or you don't have them on trampolines, or you've never done them before and it doesn't seem feasible, then I would say don't go for it. Work on it in other ways. There are safe ways to work on tricks, especially these days, rather than just sending it without really knowing what's going on. So I'm claiming you guys got it. You're all heroes. Just put the work in, watch this video, maybe loop it a couple times, figure out what's going on, follow somebody in, ask your friends, get some tips, and you can do backflips.